Well, hello everyone. I am Gabriela and welcome to my podcast. In this podcast, I'm going to talk about cell phones in class and why it is stressful for the students. And by the end of this podcast, I hope to convince you that putting phones away during school hours isn't just a strict rule. It is a necessary change for better learning and mental health. Well, just let's start. In today's world, cell phones have become a constant part in our daily lives, especially for the students. While they offer a lot of information and instant access to it, their presence in the classroom has serious concerns. I, personally, disagree with the use of cell phones in class because they are a major source of distraction, encourage academic dishonesty, and increase stress levels. I think that school is already a stressful environment because of academic pressure and social expectations. And rather than easing stress, constant cell phone use tends to make it bigger. We can see that putting the cell phones away during class might actually help students feel more focused. And one of the main reasons I believe cell phones should not be used in class is because they distract students from learning, because they are often checking messages, scrolling through social media, or playing games during lessons. This makes them away and they don't fully engage with the material, participating in discussions, and understanding the concepts being taught. Think about your own experience. How many times have you opened your phone to just check one thing, only to realize that 10 minutes later you missed an important part of the lesson? Maybe you were scrolling through Instagram, watching videos, or replying to a group of chat, but it won't be helpful to your future. Now, I'm going to talk about of the cell phones as a medium of distraction. One of the biggest problems with cell phones in the classrooms is that they divert students' attention away from learning. Instead of listening to the teacher or participating in class, many students are secretly checking messages or playing games. The constant notifications from apps like Instagram, TikTok, and WhatsApp make it impossible to concentrate. Additionally, when students divide their attention between their phones and classes, they miss important explanations and struggle to understand hard concepts. This makes poor academic results and an increased need to have extra classes. Teachers also find it frustrating when students are disengaged, as it disrupts the flow of instruction and makes classroom management more difficult. Well, just imagine this. You're sitting in class trying to focus on your teacher's lesson, but every few seconds your phone sounds with a new notification, a text from a friend, a TikTok alert, each one pulling your attention away from learning. It is really difficult. Now, the stress of school and cell phones. From my experience, the most stressful part of school is the pressure to succeed academically while managing multiple responsibilities. There are constant deadlines, group works, tests, and expectations from teachers and parents. And this, instead of helping manage this pressure, cell phones can actually make it worse. Now, I think the encouraging academic dishonesty. Another bad issue with cell phones in the classroom is that they make cheating easier. With quick internet access, students can search for answers during tests, share information through messaging apps, or even taking photos of the exam questions to send it to friends. This not only undermines the value of education, but also creates an unfair advantage for those who cheat over those who study honestly. This isn't just about breaking rules, it is about the value of education. If students rely on their phones to get answers, they are not really learning. Memorizing facts last minute or copying homework doesn't build critical thinking skills. And later, in the university, when they can just Google the answer, they'll struggle because they never develop real problem solving abilities. In conclusion, while cell phones are a useful tool in many aspects of life, I think they don't have place in a classroom. They distract students from learning, promote cheating, and contribute to higher stress levels. Schools should implement strict no phone policies to create a more focused and honest learning environment. By doing this, students will develop better student habits, improve their academic performance, and experience less anxiety. So, if you're a student, try an experiment. For 1 week, keep your phone in your bag during class. See if you feel more focused, less stressed, and more engaged in discussions. And if you find this topic interesting, let me know in the comments. So, see you next time. Bye.